Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Libra April 2, 2022. An old cycle is drawing to a close, and a new cycle of adventure, excitement, and unusual experiences is coming into play for you. New and exciting people could be appearing in your life, and you yourself are looking forward to a period of expansion, challenging experiences, and lots of change. You could find yourself more involved with groups than you have been in the past, perhaps those focusing on your own special interests. You've been on a learning track lately, expanding your mind and skills in order to advance. Today you could start putting all of this new knowledge together. Maybe you will be ready to apply for a job that will allow you to make use of your new skills. Don't be afraid to shift careers if that is what your heart is telling you to do. You have many talents, and you don't need to limit yourself to one path. The more you try to force control over others, the harder time you will have getting what you want. People with equally strong wills are making it known that they will not be bullied around by your manipulative behavior. If an honest, straightforward approach does not work, then let it rest. Perhaps the situation was not meant to develop the way you envisioned it. Trust that things will work out for the best, regardless of whether you get your way or not. Today you might attend at least one festive social occasion, and therefore you may meet some very interesting people in unusual professions, such as film or TV. Expect to hear some bizarre stories, some of them true, others that are clearly exaggerated. Out of all this friendly banter and tale-telling, however, you could acquire some useful information. Make a note of it so you'll be able to remember it later. Your family doesn't seem to be supporting you as much as usual. Instead, they are critical now and then. Don't go on the offensive, but listen carefully to what they are saying. Who knows, their objections may be justified. It's better to discuss this with friends, as they see matters more objectively. Your ability to really hear what people are trying to tell you is quite strong right now, so sit down with a few friends and see if you pick up any new clues. It's not so hard, really. Being tested, you seek proof as to whether the decisions you made regarding your love life are correct. It's possible others make you aware of having made a mistake. This is a good time to reevaluate your situation. Remain calm, be optimistic about the future and let events unfold. Better times are on the way. Become a pioneer in your own world today. Strike out and adventure into the world with a brave and courageous spirit. Your emotions are fired up and ready to go. Your internal instincts are ready for a new challenge. If anything slows you down today, it will most likely be your own rational thinking. Your self-protection mechanism may kick in just when things start to get exciting. Strike the right balance. Everyone needs a rest, including you. See about taking care of your psychological and emotional well-being on this day. Consider taking some of the money you work so hard for and spending it on yourself. Perhaps you'd love to go for a therapeutic massage. Perhaps there's a new book out that you would love to read. Whatever the case, do something especially kind for yourself today. Even if it's a work day, go out this evening and pamper yourself. You'll be glad you did. You should know that it is important for zodiac sign to surround themselves with a circle of friends or family. Yet, some people choose to hide themselves away from the world, but these are rare exceptions. Most often those people belong to communities that are just less visible to the rest of the world, like religious or spiritual groups. The planetary configuration promises a period of time in which you may find and join your own little family or group. While yesterday's new moon was all about your relationships and that remains the case today, it kicked off a defining few days that will see some of this year's major alignments form. Already drawing closer by the day is an alignment between Mars and Saturn, their first in a fun, playful, romantic and creatively charged part of your chart, and another between lucky Jupiter and dreamy Neptune, their first in your work sector in our lifetime. This is an important point in the year, and today the focus is on those relationships that matter to you. A day after the sun and moon align to create a new moon in your relationship sector, Another alignment today is a chance to capitalize on this and take it one step further. Today it is the Sun and Mercury, the planet of communication, who come together, giving you a chance to capture the momentum created by yesterday's new moon and the opportunity for new beginnings this has created. Our eyes in the sky. After we get through the tense aspect that forms between the Aries moon and Pluto in Capricorn this morning, today can bring great news and wonderful outcomes if we're ready. The opening square between the two can push us toward growth and change. Later, the Aries moon forms an awesome sextile with Jupiter in Aquarius, sparking a jovial spirit and sense of abundance. There is a refreshing enthusiasm that emphasizes looking at the bigger picture when it comes to life's major questions. It seems as though you can achieve anything, and there's plenty to accomplish as you embrace the feeling of inner calm. Love takes the lead in the evening because these planets make us feel romantic. The cosmic energy clears up a lot of the drama and shadow after a very intense month. You've learned a lot about what you want and what you deserve when partnering with people. Jupiter's harmonious aspect with the moon is a testament to how much you have to offer the world, as well as how you need to put your needs above all the rest in turn. This is a time when matters of the home and family come to the forefront of your heart because you are willing and wanting to connect with those you care about on a deep level. Spend time at home tonight doing things that allow your heart and spirit to grow. This evening, cook a nice dinner and play some favorite music to set a nostalgic mood. With the fiery Aries moon energy around us early in the day, we are all feeling protective today. The irony is that most of us will be feeling very independent under this lunation, because as the first sign of the zodiac, Aries is by nature an "I can do it myself" type of energy. This fiery moon encourages us all to strike out on our own and do things our own way. You're a good leader now and excel at giving, but not taking orders. If you still live with a maternal figure or are able to have close contact with her, be sure not to get into power struggles with her on her special day. Late this afternoon, the moon sextiles Jupiter, creating a social atmosphere that makes you want to be with friends and just have a good time. Work on getting closer to the people you are able to be with. You're in a generous mood and like to include as many people in the festivities as possible now. Certain interactions remind us that life isn't always fair. Perhaps we have been slighted in a way that feels unjust. Feeling unworthy or incapable can find us seeking out support, placing pressure on friends or partners to uplift us. In this way, we risk turning our back on own desires to align with others' interests, conceivably to escape persecution. Hiding from our uniqueness only serves to distance ourselves from our intuition. Be mindful that others like us for who we are, not how well we can chameleon ourselves to their agendas.